Well, I got back to find this bull. Oh man, that was a walk. But on the way, I got back to the spot and I'm hearing another elk bugle, another bull bugle over there. I think he's just on the other side of that hill. Not that that does anything for us right now, but I found that a little interesting. I was stalking that bull for probably an hour, and the elk walk into the wind. So I kind of realized what they were doing is they were coming up the mountain to the very top here because the wind was coming down. So, and then they would wait until the sun came up and the wind changed, and then the wind would be coming up the mountain, and then they would go back down the mountain. So the whole time the wind's in their face. Well, what he wasn't counting on was me coming in behind him and just following in his little wind trail. So from way over there for probably an hour, I was stalking tree to tree through here. And I got behind them where the wind was behind them. And I got to right here. You'll probably see it on video. But I was sneaking real quiet because it had been raining and this grass is silent, or was silent this morning. It's kind of dried out now. And I got to right here. And right on the other side of that tree, maybe 10 feet, 15 feet, there was a baby. And I just stopped and waited, and the mom was about 20 feet down the hill, and I could see her kind of like just on the other side of those trees, and they had no idea I was here. So I waited, and then that baby scampered down the hill, and I stalked up to right here. And I just stopped and waited kind of behind this tree limb. And right about now, I looked over that way, and right through that little hole right there, I saw some brown. I said, oh man, the chances it was the bull was low because the whole herd was around me all day. I had snuck up into the herd a few times, but it's like, now or never. So I was looking down the hill that way to see if that mom and baby, and I could just see their ears. So I stepped back this a little bit and walked around this tree, trying to be as quiet as I could. And I got right up here in this opening right here. And I stopped behind this tree. Now it just so happened right then he stepped out in that gap right there. I saw his horns. Now I'm in a terrible predicament. Got the whole herd below me, right down where I shot that bull from, including another bull that's now doing his little chortle. So I don't think that's my bull that's doing the chortling. I guess I'm gonna have to sneak in there and look and see if I can see a dead bull on the ground. I hate to bump it if that's not it. Bump the herd and they'll go 50 miles away. We'll see. Alright, now I don't know if my bull is laying down there. So those cows just laid down beside it. Check this out. Well, I found my arrow. Must not have gotten a good penetration. I looked for that arrow from 9 o'clock this morning until I think it's like 10 o'clock at night. I looked all day for that. There you go.